welcome to part 2 of Link to the Past DX. And in this episode, we're going to have to go to Kakariko Village to open up the Eastern Palace. And we can't really go to the Eastern Palace without talking to the sage, because he's the only way we can get in. And by the way, unlike with my actual initial run, I'm not going to secrets break this time around. I don't really need to be honest with you, and there's a reason for that, and it'll be explained later. However, as you saw when I slashed the soldiers in the DS version, when you play this game, the soldiers, for some reason, when you slash them, they shake like they got Tourette's or something like that. You'll see it later on, because unfortunately, Link ends up running into that one person that constantly calls for the guards because there's a wanted poster with my face on it. Jesus Christ. So, we need to talk to the old hag. I mean, the lady that's there. Yes, the lady. Not I shouldn't have called her an old hag. That was my B. But, also, we gotta come back here a little bit later because there is things in that chest. But for right now, our first objective is to go down here. And that will net us the bombs. Ah, yes. You could actually get 10 of them in a market somewhere. I'm trying to remember which house that was. But you need this particular cavern here because you're going to need 100 rupees in order for you to get a bottle. And it's a good thing that I decided to get that bottle before actually going to the Eastern Palace this time, because I literally forgot to fill the damn bottle. Well, there's our first heart piece, which was in that cave. Some of these heart pieces, they are obvious. Others, not so much. There is one at the end of Kakariko Village, but I'm gonna wait until after I get the Eastern Palace, because that's basically in line with getting the cleanup for the Pegasus boots. And, oh, right. That lady. See, as you can see, when you slash the soldiers, they have, like, a spasm, like they just got killed, and all of a sudden, after you slash them again, they'll disappear. It can get a little bit irksome, but I have beaten this version of Link to the Past just as much as the SNES version, and I can wholeheartedly tell you the DS version is so much easier. So much easier. So, last time I screwed up this puzzle. Not this time. Because we need to go around, push this here, and push this here. There we go. Now we can get all the chests. And there are 4 20 rupee rupees in there. Well, 4 red rupees, which is 20 rupees. So basically the currency is this. Green rupees 1, the blue rupees 5, and I think the red rupee is 20. But whatever the case, I got my second piece of heart. That's the main reason why I came down here, for that specific piece of heart. And I thought this guy would have gave me something, but no, he will not. So it's off to the old lady's house. We'll have to talk to her, because the elder is literally out of the village. And when the wizards start abducting people from Kakariko Village, the elder pretty much dipped quickly, because he would have been killed and possibly had something worse happen to him, much like the king. So Sahashrala is the guy I'm referring to, and he is not here. He's in the Eastern Palace. Thing is, we gotta actually talk to the old lady and the young guy in the field in order for us to actually have a location of where Sahashrala is. So, with that said, watch out for that lady too, because she'll rat on you as well. This is her house, and this house has 20 rupees. So on that note, we can keep going. We don't need to go over to the blacksmith just yet. Not just yet. Because I don't think we can. We can, but we need the hammer to get the treasure that's there. So, with that said, I'll be taking that bottle. Thank you very much. And that's bottle number 1. And we'll have 2 bottles, by the way, because bottle number 2... Let's not go in that room. Let's see. Which one is this? Oh, right. Cuckoos. No. No. I already had my fair share of cuckoos. And, by the way, Pond of Happiness. I will never forgive the Pond of Happiness. Well... Spasming soldiers is something else I can assure you. And let's see. There is another building, I guess. Oh, right. We need to blow a hole in that wall, too. Why is there a cuckoo here? I don't think that actually is worth anything, but for right now, what we need to go is to that get back there. There's nothing blocking you. Sorry, that was just a mistake on my part, and that gave me 20 rupees. But as I was saying, the second bottle is literally at the tavern. But first we need to come here into this room. Why? Because we need 10 bombs. And that is the maximum we can carry for right now. We'll have to go to the Pond of Happiness a little bit later in order for to get an increase in bombs. So, where we need to go now is in this tavern right here to go get the bottle. Let's see, there's nothing here. Bottle. I'm pretty sure there's a heart piece in that other one. I'll figure it out, but we gotta talk to this kid first, and then we're gonna get the bug catching net, and we're going to need it because I need fairies badly. Last time I went into the Eastern Palace without any fairies, that was the worst mistake I ever made. I mean, I died on part 2 last time I did this, but that will not happen again. Oh, no. What we are going to do is... Hold on. We're going to not try to save the game. I still used to start being the options. I really am. Instead of it being select. That's what happens when you try to play the same game but with 2 different consoles. Let's just kill this guy right here. There's nothing in there. And I think we are good. Sometimes there'll be rupees there. Sometimes there'll be hearts. If you have trouble trying to get enough rupees, then just go into that shed right there and that'll get you your rupees. But we need to talk to this kid right here. This kid is going to tell you where the Elder is located. He's in the Eastern Palace, or at least right outside of it. Don't even worry about that kid. You can't catch him without the Pegasus shoes. So, on that note, we gotta go all the way over there. Honestly, we do need to go to the east. Honestly, we do need to try to get a full heart at least 6 hearts. If not 5. But I will be doing some cleanup before going to the Eastern Palace. Of that, I am certain. Not the Eastern Palace, I meant the Desert Palace. That's what I meant to say, the Desert Palace. Because the Eastern Palace, I'm gonna make sure I get the... Oh my god. I did it again. Because past me is foolishly going straight to the Eastern Palace and not getting Oh my god, I did it again. I literally forgot to get the magic... No. I forgot to get the odd mushroom for the magic powder. This always happens. Not always, just sometimes. It's alright though. And by the way, those crossbow guards, they're not going to drop arrows until you actually get your hands on the bow. Then you're going to get arrows. And, oh yeah, some of the grass actually have landmines. Go figure. Oh, yeah. You can't do anything until you give her the mushroom. And she'll give you a free sample of red potion. By the way, do we need those potions? For Castle 7 in the Dark World, yeah, but not right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go all the way back and go straight to the forest. And when we do, we're gonna have to go get the odd mushroom. Now then, I will say this though. As opposed to finding the magic sword in Breath of the Wild, this is a breath of fresh air. I'm gonna sit here and tell you, getting the Master Sword in the Breath of the Wild is a pain in the ass. I'm pretty sure all of you know what I'm talking about. I haven't even played Tears of the Kingdom yet, and I heard it's just as bad. But, nah. Breath of the Wild, that right there just takes the luster out of pulling the Master Sword. Seriously. Why would you do something like that, Nintendo? Why? That makes no sense whatsoever. Because back then, when you pulled the Master Sword, you knew full well that it was time to whoop ass and take names. While it wasn't the case in Wind Waker, it was the case in every other game when you had the Master Sword. And then the Minish Sword proves to be much more awesome. Oh god. No, thieves! By the way, we're in the forest, and beware of thieves. You can't really do anything to them, you can't use magic powder on them, because I don't have it yet. You just gotta run away from them. And that leads to the Master Sword. We'll worry about that later. But our visit here is gonna bear fruit because we need to get this mushroom from the forest right here. Honestly, we need to go a different direction because we could have gone out the way we could have gone out that way. And why did I get hit by that bird? We could have gone out the other way and not tried to come out this way because that stupid freaking thief. Oh no. No. Damn it! Fucker. No! I just lost some rupees. You know what? I'll just get him back. It's not the end of the world. I'll just get him back. See, there's a rupee right there. Now, if I could only get back my bombs. Yeah, I don't feel like spending another 50 rupees for bombs. Seriously. So, now then, we've got the magic mushroom. I'll go and cut back to the old lady. Alright, we're back. And now we're gonna go to the witch to give this mushroom to her. And that will give us the magic powder. That is, if I have to leave the screen first. Oh right, they couldn't use magic mushroom because there wasn't enough space. After all, Game Boy Advance limitations. So let's go back in and, oh by the way, we actually needed the boomerang. I didn't think about that at the time when I'm about to do something really stupid, but let's pick this up first. This is the magic powder. Let's heal ourselves. And for those who aren't familiar with the magic powder, here, this is what it does. Let's switch over to it. And it does not Well, okay, it actually changes certain enemies to certain things. I don't think it'll work on the soldiers. I have tried it before, it does not work. So, on that note, I might need this bomb later on. Specifically when we get to the Great Palace itself. I mean the Eastern Palace, not the Great Palace. What the hell am I saying? But first, before we do anything... Hey, wait, we gotta go here. We're going into this area right here, and this is going to be the ferry. We need to come here after all. There's another fairy fountain around here somewhere. And look at this, all the soldiers spasming and crap whenever you slash them. And that is a dead end because we do not have the Zora flippers yet. I mean, it is a long trek. But, well, it's not necessarily a long trek. That's because I actually have to backtrack a little bit. What I was trying to do was find a fairy fountain. And if I remember where it was, it's around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. It's this way. Of course, I had to come here to get the fairy fountain. Obvious. Oh, god damn it. I'm going to need it. Primarily because of the fact that there are enemies nearby. So let's go in here and switch to the bug catching net and show it off. So I have 2 bottles, right? All I need is just 2 fairies. And these fairies don't necessarily fill up your entire health. They fill up to about, I'd say, 9 health or 10? Yeah, they fill up about 10 health. They don't fill up the entire bar. So, with that said, since we got the fairy, I'm pretty sure there was another heart piece around that area somewhere. I'll have to check before I actually go in. No, I'll have to check before I actually, like, do the Eastern Palace proper. Because I'm pretty sure there was one. Oh no. I forgot Armos. Those things actually come to life when you get too close to them. And wouldn't you know it, it was an Armos that actually killed me in my very first initial playthrough. Yeah, because I forgot about the Armos. But whatever the case, this is the guy you need to talk to. Sahashrala. And he has the Pegasus boots. However, you're not going to get them until you come back with the Pendant of Courage. Which, by the way, is in the Eastern Palace. Now, first things first, I'm going to get this particular cracked wall right here. And this cracked wall actually is housing something important. And that important thing is bombs. Not just bombs, but also 2 50 rupees. So they're big rupees that are like 50 apiece. And I do believe there is a big rupee in the Eastern Palace. We gotta get there first. Yeah. Wait, why am I leaving a trail of bombs? What the hell is wrong with me? Let's just slash the Armos Knight. Even that spasms too. Jesus. I guess. Game Boy Advance graphics, I suppose. And we gotta get rid of that Armos Knight too. Yeah, that Armos Knight is in the way, so we gotta get rid of that one. And this... I don't think that leads anywhere. No, I don't think it does. So, I guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Run up on that Armos Knight, kill it, and then go straight to where our destination is. There we go. Alright. Let's jump off. Yeah, that's the Armos Knight that killed me, by the way. Just want to point that out. Oh, actually, it was this one. Well, revenge is mine. And now for the last guy. Come on. You're stuck on the stairs. That's okay. Because guess what? We are finally here in the Eastern Palace. Although it looks like I was dawdling around, I really wasn't. I actually ended up collecting some stuff for this place. Although we may be exploring for a little bit outside, we're dealing with the entirety of the Eastern Palace in Part 3. This is RFman 985. Peace out and take care. And God, it feels good to have more time to work with than what I had back then.